Well, hello. Here is the ramblings of a mad woman. Um, my daily vlog. I'm sure you're probably getting tired of me, or if anybody's actually watching these. Hi. Um, I thought it was chocolate. It's not chocolate. I fixed today a croissant chocolate chip loaf. This thing has taken me 3 days to complete. There are very many steps. That it's very complicated. Well, it's not very complicated. It's complicated for me. I'm used to throwing everything in a bowl, kneading it a couple times, and shoving it in the pan. This requires grating frozen butter and folding it 7 times or 6 times and making sure that the chocolate is put in the last fold. And then, but the dough was so beautiful. It rose above, I mean, like, filled up the whole, it's amazing. I have pictures on Facebook, and I just tried a piece, and it is so tangy from like the sourdough, but so light and fluffy because of the way that it's made, because of it's the croissant, whatever croissant way is made. I don't know. It's with the shredded butter, but everything melts and it's so flaky and so good. And like I said, I added chocolate chips. Mm. I didn't add a whole bunch of chocolate chips because I wanted to try. When I was going to Clark College, they have a bakery there where they teach students how to do bakery. Anyway, and so I used to always get their chocolate croissants. So good, so good. Um, and so I was like, man, if I can make this loaf and it works, oh yeah. I made it. It is so beautiful, so beautiful. It makes my whole day. It made me tired. I actually took a nap. I don't take naps in the afternoon, but I was exhausted. And it wasn't just from the loaf. I've done laundry and cleaned my desk and cleaned the kitchen and was up at 5 o'clock just moving and grooving and doing some reading in the Bible and some prayers. And it was a good day today. I actually feel tired, which means I did what I was supposed to do. So that makes me happy. Very, very happy. Um, oh, also got groceries delivered. Today was my payday from for the month from the state. Not that any of you need to know that. Just letting you know. So paid rent, paid my bills. That's the first thing that always goes out. Make sure that I have groceries in the fridge. Once all of that's done, then I can budget to get my nails done. That's my splurge for the month is to get my nails done. You know, I was sitting here thinking about this um, the other day, and one year when I was at Clark College, we were doing a turkey, handing out turkeys for Thanksgiving. And our group, it was younger kids. I was an adult, I think. I don't know. I don't know how old I was, 30 something, but very inexperienced. Had never been on state assistance, never been any of that. I was still living off mom and dad, even at 30, which I apologize for, mom and dad. Uh, anyway, the point of this, there had been comments made about people coming in that were these needy families that people had their nails done and their hair done and all of this. So, how could they be needy if they had their nails done? And because that's a splurge, and da, da, da. And our professor at the time came in and said, wait a minute, you don't know their circumstances. You don't know that this wasn't a gift, that this isn't something that they do for them that they've saved up for. You don't know any of the background. How dare you judge them? And she did it lovingly. She did it lovingly. Um, but I've thought about that ever since because now being on assistance, there's been many months where I haven't been able to get my nails done, which is fine. But for me, getting them done is not a splurge. Getting them done for me keeps me safe from gouging and picking and doing harm to myself. And so, but I think about that. I'm like, what do other people think when they see me going in and getting my nails done when that's not a necessity? Um, that it's a luxury, which it is a luxury. There's a lot of people that can't do that. They don't have the funds to do that. But it's always stuck with me. So thank you, Professor, for that. Um, it's stuck with me primarily because it's true. I mean, people do automatically look at you and go, well, if you can afford that, why am I paying your rent? Why am I paying that? I understand that. Trust me, I understand that. I also know, and this is a huge, huge chunk out of my monthly bill, $50 a month to get my nails so that I don't pick, gouge, cut, whatever at my skin saves an incredible amount on medical bills. On mental health bills. And yes, I will be very transparent. It does make me feel beautiful because there's color on them. So I get to pick the color. And I could go in. They actually have at this particular nail salon where you can go in and just get the nails and they won't polish them. They won't do anything. They'll just put the nails on. Great. That would cover the necessity part. Hi, Mel. Hi, baby. You're so cute back there. Those are your pillows, huh? You can look out the window? Yeah. Did you eat some food? Yeah. You're so cute back there. You're so cute. Yes, you are. You're such a cute girl. Anyway, but the colors for me. The colors for me. And I don't know why I got off on this tangent. I just was thinking of that the other day, and I thought, I hope and pray that people don't judge me because I have family, friends, people who love me that have stepped up and allowed me to get my nails done. I am blessed. I am aware I am blessed. You all are a blessing. You're not just a blessing to me, but you are a blessing to your other family and friends. Please don't forget that. And I could say the same to myself, but I don't think I'd listen. Unfortunately, the mental illness does not allow me to see through other people's eyes. I wish it did. You know, I sit and think about that, and I'm like, you know, my value, my self-worth is often, I talk big, but it's often that big. And it's that little girl back there, day in and day out, keeps me going. All of you keep me going. This vlog has actually kept me going, knowing that I have to check in with you guys. And I don't have to. I mean, it's not a requirement, but it allows me to stop and think about the day and go, okay, you know what? People are depending on you. People want to see your face. People want to know you're alive. People care enough that they want to see what you're doing and how you're doing. And it makes me want to cry, actually, but I won't. I'll hold it together. Anyway, back to my loaf. It was perfect. I always get so deep in these things. I don't need to. It was bread. It was beautiful bread that I made that was so beautiful, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And it's so light and flaky, and you squeeze it and it just, oh, so yummy. Anyway. I've never had a loaf rise as much as this one has, and I'm going to follow this recipe probably until the end of time just to even make the sourdough, because for some reason this sourdough rose beautifully before I even added any of the butter that is in this loaf, and it's so good. Anyway, I'm alive, I'm well, I did lots of laundry, took a nap. She's tired too. She woke me up from my nap. She's like, no, you've slept long enough, woman, get up. Which I'm thankful for. It's 4 o'clock. I should not be sleeping. Anyway, I love you all. Comment, subscribe, share it. Whatever you want to do. I'm happy to hear from you people. I say you people. That sounds wrong. My family and friends. I love you all.